Hello friends, welcome to JavaFX GUI tutorial. In this video, we are going to see how to apply CSS Style Sheet to the UI. So we can call that as UI skinning because you specify different background and foreground color and other skinning detail using the style sheet. So this video make you understand creating style sheet. But here we just show how to create style sheet and apply that to the JavaFX UI. And to know more about style sheet, there is a separate topic for CSS cascading style sheet. That's a big topic that cannot be learned in one single video. Maybe in future we will create a separate playlist to learn a cascading style sheet. But for this video, we will just explain some of the part, and using that we can apply the skinning style for the existing UI. So in this video, we will make use of the table view controller, table view, which we already developed, and apply skinning. You can see that the label displays in different color. This is a text box, and this one is the button, and the items is displayed with a drop shadow, right? And here some color is applied in the table, and the table contains a green border. So all the stuff we will see how we can use style sheet to apply skinning to the JavaFX UI. We can create style sheet for JavaFX application. So usually these style sheets are used to specify styling information for the hypertext language or HTML elements. So we can use the same style sheet technique for JavaFX application also. While creating the style sheet, we can refer the class name as dot class name. For example, to apply style for JavaFX button, use the selector as dot button. So that's how you specify the rules. In JavaFX, the class name will be button, right? And here you can use dot notation, then button. B is in smaller case. Here if you see, it's a capital B. One more example, to apply style for text field. Text field is a JavaFX class, right? So use the selector as a text hyphen field. So here if you see one capital here, one more capital here, right? Button, there is no capital, it's a single word. Text field, that's how the Java designer designs the class name, text field. So T caps, F caps. So when you are specifying the rule, you have to specify dot text hyphen field. Then you can specify the rule. So inside you will specify styles. JavaFX supports same styles defined by CSS. So in CSS, whatever style you see, you can use that with the JavaFX also. We have to prefix the style with fx hyphen. Say for example, to apply a background color for a HTML element. Say for example, there is a tag for paragraph, and if you want to align, if you want to assign some background color for the paragraph tag, you will specify a selector P, then you will specify the style. When you are specifying the style, you will use background hyphen color, then you will specify the color here, say for example red, right? The same way, if you want to apply style for some of the class, button or text field, you have to prefix the same CSS style with the, this also included -fx background color. Then define the color red, blue, or even a hexadecimal value that denotes the red, green, blue component. Now we will apply CSS Skinning for our table view example. Table view example was already created in one of our previous subseries. We will take the table view and apply the skinning. We will create style sheet called FX StyleSheet.css and use it for table view example. That means this style sheet will apply the skinning information for the table view, and table view renders the style based on the rules defined here in this style sheet. So first we will define the rule for label control. JavaFX label control. So here we specified dot label open and close parenthesis. If you see, this is the CSS style font family fx prefixed. That means here we are using the same styling for JavaFX node. The node here is a label, or a class here is a label. So font is Vedana, font style italic, text fill we specified the color, then font size 12 pixel. And if you see, this is how the style is applied to the label. So the label here is this is the color, right? So red color is applied, text fill, font style is italic. You can see the font is in italic, font face is Verdana, and size is 12. Next, for button, here FX effect, we are making call to drag shadow, one pass box, and these are all the parameter required for drop shadow. We don't want to go in detail with it, so you have to study the effects part. And here we are using drop shadow, then font is Verdana, font style is italic, text fill, here we are specifying the color for the text fill, font size is 12 pixel, background color is light sky blue. So this will be useful. The button background will be in light blue, and whatever you specify as a caption, that will appear in fill color, which is specified here. Then background radius 20 pixel. So this will help in turning the button, rectangular button, into a curved radius in all corner. So your button will look like somewhat like this. So for example, here add, these are all the radius that is specified, 20 pixel, drop shadow, that's done by this effect, font is Verdana, italic, add is appearing in italic, text fill color is, we specified somewhat maroon, okay, blue or some color we specified based on this. That's also, we defined style for the button. Then for text field, if you see, background color is sky blue, and text fill color also we specified. Then font family is Verdana, it looks like this. Background color, if you see, sky blue. Here we used light sky blue. Here also we are using light sky blue, so that the button face as well as this background look unique. Then here we are defining the style for the table view. Border style solid and color is green. That's why you see a green border around the entire table view control. So this is the green color, and it's solid as well as green. So we set border style as well as border color. So people who know CSS, for them it will be easy and handy. Only stuff that's different here is FX effect. This is a text effect functionality that's coming from JavaFX. You can refer the documentation for JavaFX to know what this drop shadow does. Or we will start a separate course if possible on JavaFX effects to know some of the functionality. There are a lot of functionality available: drop shadow, glow, all those stuff. Or you can even use a scene builder to study this effect that will present UI element, and you will easily come to know what is the parameter and its value. Alright, here for table column also we are using drop shadow, one pass. Here we used it, right? One pass box. The color here is different, and here if you see 999, that means kind of gray we are specifying for all the text. And if you see for what element we are applying that table column. For all table column, these are all the columns, right? For all the column we are asking to perform a shadow. Alright, to apply style sheet, in the fxml loader we are loading the table view, right? After loading the fxml title we are setting, okay, this is all normal. Okay, here scene is created, then to scene you can get style sheet, then make a call to add method and specify the style sheet. So in the previous slide we saw the style rules, and the style sheet you can apply from the style sheet info. Alright, now let's go to the demo. So here is our example. Previously we learned about the accordion and title pen, right? Let us look at here. This is the table view XML. We will copy that. We paste it here. We will rebuild and launch the table view without skinning. So if you see, the table view doesn't have any skinning detail. Now we will add a style sheet. Go for new, other, cascading style sheet CSS. Click next. So now we will provide a name for our style sheet, FX style. FX Style Sheet .css, and we'll click finish. So as already explained in the slide, here is the style rules, and we will save this. Now let's go to the fxml loader. Here we are loading the table view fxml.fxml, right? So the same way, okay, here is the scene, and apply the style sheet, and FX style sheet is already here. So how we load the fxml, the same way we can load our style sheet as well. Scene was already created. Scene.getStyleSheets. it will give you the observable list, and to that list we are adding add. That means you can even supply multiple style sheet to a scene, but here we have only one style sheet and we are supplying that. We'll make sure to use same name here and to external form. So this will apply the style sheet to our table view. Let's build this. So the majority of work goes here when you learn about the style sheet, and we will run the sample and you can see how the style is applied. All right. So here you can see things appear with a drab shadow. If you want to know more about the effect functionality, you can open any sample FXML. This is phone number, right? Let me select phone number, and here if you see effect, there are plenty of effects available. Each requires its own parameters. Say for example, if I go to shadow, or we use the drab shadow, right? When I click drab shadow, you will see lot of parameter for the drab shadow. So you can either refer the documentation to know all the parameter, or you can play around and see how it works, and you can already see the effect is in place, and when you change, it will change the appearance, and based on that you can learn how to use the effect. There are multiple effects and you can apply one effect on top of other one. All right, that's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.